Alright. Well, this is like my fourth time on trying to do this tonight. I'm just going to let it roll. I hope I didn't chase away the people I already had. I don't see anybody jumping back on. But, now I need to find the remote. There we go. This is the Survivor Series live results. And I don't know what happened with the women's match. The women's match, the Raw women's match, was over in less than about 8 or 9 minutes. I got on a little late, and it was down to Natalya and Tamina versus Asuka, and Asuka took them both out in about a minute. That's all I saw, and that was about 8 minutes in. So I guess Asuka dominated the women's match straight out the gate. The second matchup is Miz versus Corbin. Maurice is there, but she's in the crowd sitting, and Miz Taraj is there. It just started, and Corbin's, I guess you can say he's handling the situation right now. Shit. All right. Let me see. What up, Cumberdate? Thoughts on TakeOver? I only watched some clips last night when I got off of work. What was it? I got to see Amber Moon win the title in clips, though. And then I saw, what was it, the Sanity, Authors of Pain, and whoever the new guys are, whatever their group is called. I know who they all are. But they won the match. I think that was weird. But were the titles not on the line that match? Because if they won, I didn't see them leaving with the tag team titles. I thought that was a little weird. But I was going to watch it today, but of course it was football Sunday, so I was ending up watching my Bucks get a victory. So that was a little bit more exciting. And I'll still watch it later, but why is my phone doing this? It was working fine the last time. Titles were not on the line. It looked like a good pay-per-view, though, through the clips. What was it, Aleister Black versus Valentine Dream or whatever? I can't even believe that was a feud, but whatever. Aleister Black, I've heard, will be coming up to the main roster soon enough. Are you watching the pay-per-view right now? Wow. All right. Well, maybe I'll watch it later on tonight then. See, I don't know what's up with this live video crap. It worked fine last time. Now everything's off to the side. I just don't know how to fix it. That's why I'm doing it again. I thought it was... What is that crap? No, I don't want to do any of that. Yeah, I'm watching. Shit. You start messing with something, then you can't get rid of it. There we go. I'm gonna have to find a way to... There we go. What happened in the first match? I got on at like 8:08 and Asuka was just kicking ass. There was only Tamina and Natalya still left in the match. They went through all those girls that quickly. What was it, all Asuka? I'm trying to fix my tripod so I can read your stuff normally. There we go. Ow. Shield and New Day. That already happened? What, did they start early or something? Son of a bitch. Come on. Yeah, the kickoff was supposed to be Kalisto and Enzo. But you're saying it was New Day and the Shield? Show started at 7. Ah, bastard. That sucks. See, I wasn't paying attention. Well, so far this looks like it's been all freaking Corbin, which means old school thinking Miz is gonna win this. Yeah, that's weird because I figured it didn't seem like there was a lot of people on this show. This card, yeah, that wouldn't shock me that they added all those people to the pre-show. I was saying that in my predictions video. It seemed like a light... I thought they were going to give like every match like 20, 30 minutes of a match. Because there was only like 6 matches on the card. And kickoff matches usually only last like 5 minutes, so... Who'd you pick for Bliss and Charlotte? Yeah, that would have been worthwhile for a kickoff show. Yeah, that would have been entertaining if they had, like, jobbers for both shows. Ellsworth would have still had a job, I guess, if that would have happened. And I know you love that guy. Yeah, I did too. I was like, there's no way in hell they're going to have Bliss beat her. No! Well, I got this pick wrong. And the Miz barely even got any offense in. Baron Corbin beat the Miz. Yeah, I picked them. I picked Miz too. They always just cut the Miz off at some point. They know he's super popular right now. Having him lose to Baron Corbin doesn't do him any good. I predicted SmackDown was going to win by like 1 match or something tonight. I read a few weeks ago it was going to be Roman Reigns, just so they could make him a Triple Crown champion or whatever. But then they realized that Ambrose has already done that. So I think they kind of let that one go. And plus, Roman Reigns caught mumps for like 3 weeks, so I'm sure that didn't help it either. Not too tore up over this. I like both these guys, but I like The Miz more.
What makes true greatness? Taking no shortcuts? Or is it written in our DNA? Is it the commitment of sacrifice? Or is it the beat of our heart?
See, I was hoping those people I had when I first got on the first few times would come back, but they're not coming back. Or at least I can't tell. This was actually kind of fun. I did this for the last pay-per-view. I think I got like 6 new subscribers out of it. And I've been building slowly since then, too. Just crossed 300. That's a crawl for me, but I'll take it.
She's the smartest woman I know. She really is my best friend.
We're gonna find the most beautiful, perfect
Oh my god, now they have wrestlers hawking jewelry.
collection is vintage inspired, straight up Hollywood glamour. This is
Yeah, it's a perfect ring for a perfect girl.
Ugh.
the ring. I can't wait to meet Valerie, but I'll see you guys at the arena for the big spectacle.
Well, Raw won last year. I think they cleaned house, so that's one reason why I don't think they're gonna do it again.
Valerie, I love you. I love you since the day I first saw you. Will you be the champion of my heart? Will you marry me?
And really, it was really only no, that's not true. The men's match looked more stacked than the SmackDown's men's match. Actually, both their teams look better than the SmackDown teams. Oh yeah, but I'm predicting Triple H or Kurt Angle is going to screw up the men's team, costing them the victory, or Jason Jordan. He's going to somehow get involved. God, is this next?
He's phenomenal, Charlie. AJ Styles has been phenomenal since the very first day he ever stepped into the ring. This whole evening is phenomenal. Raw versus SmackDown is phenomenal. Universal Champion versus WWE Champion is phenomenal. AJ Styles.
Oh, I know. If you watch Lucha Underground destroys anything WWE puts out. Their skits, their promos. And they have this much money compared to them to do that stuff.
WWE history will then realize he's in for a fight. A fight with a beast. A fight with a conqueror. A fight with an unrepentant.
And if this is the next match, Brock and AJ, they must really be getting desperate because this should be like a WrestleMania match. But I think they're going to do AJ Nakamura at WrestleMania.
So that he can step into
Oh yeah, and Brock is supposed to be
defending
sacrificing himself to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. That's because everybody thinks Lesnar's going to squash AJ, but I don't think that's going to happen. I can't remember what this match is supposed to be. This is a 5-on-5? Byron? Yeah, okay. I think these guys would make awesome figures or awesome elites. But the WWE would make their jackets and those kilts out of that rubber crap and they'd just ruin the figure. What did Sheamus do now? Why does he wear that tape? It's supposed to be like, he's had problems with that shoulder for years. It's some new athletic thing. It's supposed to help not make you pull your muscle or aggravate it. God, this better be good. Probably because that mouthpiece, probably because he still doesn't have his teeth fixed. Or he probably doesn't want to have to go through that shit again. Yeah, it should be. But I said that in my predictions video. Every time you see matches like this, you know it should be good, and they usually half-ass it, or it's such a disappointing match. But Usos have been killing it lately. Cesaro and Sheamus have been doing pretty good lately too, but more so the Usos. Whoa. That's what I said. I wish when he was growing his shit out before, the beard and the side piece, if he kept that still and he had it now, and he would have these two pieces hanging down here and to the side, he'd look badass. I don't know why. Whoops. Damn it. I know why he quit doing it, because he was getting heckled, but he's a bad guy. You're going to get heckled. He should have just stuck with it. God damn it. There we go. All right. And who'd you say won the New Day match? Oh, I say that all the time, too. Those extra 4 commentators take up spots for wrestlers. Shield beat New Day. Good. All right, I predicted that. But I do like Booker, but yeah, there's too many announcers. Even backstage interviewers, there's way too many. Yeah, well, that worked out. Just didn't spill all my soda. Do do do. How was that Enzo Kalisto match? Yeah, I'm getting it too. Where it looks like it's fast. Now it looks like it's in slow mo. Before it was acting like it was in fast forward. That was pretty good. Gotcha. So far, nothing thrilling here. Cesaro and Sheamus are in control. I'm waiting too. I just hope they don't look retarded. I've seen what their gimmick is, and I've seen what their not their gimmick, what their attire is. They don't look horrible. They still kind of, in a way, sound and act like the Wyatts, but what are they called again? The Bash Brothers or something? Ugh. It still just irritates me what they do with those guys. I mean, they had like a group full of a 4 horseman group of Undertakers, and the WWE just shit it away. I mean, what did they do to... Yeah, the Bludgeon Brothers. There you go. I mean, they just had Bray Wyatt this week lose to Jason Jordan, for Christ's sake. Ugh. That's why I don't watch this stuff live anymore. I used to be an addict. I record this stuff and watch it, but I'm just... I don't know, man. The product is just suffering so bad it drives me insane. They don't know when they have something hot. And when they do have something hot, and if someone like the Vince or Triple H or Stephanie doesn't like it, they do everything they can to ruin it. I mean, I just went to Ring of Honor last week. If you've seen my video for it, 8,000 people there, but it was lit as hell. And that was a great show.
I agree with you, Booker. Let's take a look at this. Sheamus launching him up. Boom! Cesaro with a decapitating uppercut.
Yeah. I think they did it solely because they were over. And they wanted to split them up and get all the crowd heat off of them for a while. And then they brought them back together. Broke them up again when they got hot. Brought them back together then gave him Braun Strowman. And then broke them up a few months later. I mean, Luke and Eric should have been tag team champions at least once. Wow. What was it, a corkscrew plancha by Jimmy Uso? Oh, he had no choice. He wanted to stay on SmackDown. He was told he was going to be the SmackDown champion all over the summer, feuding with Randy Orton and I think it was supposed to be AJ Styles. And then it turned out to be a lie, and they moved him to Raw. Because he was hot on SmackDown, so they moved him to Raw. And then, of course, now he's back in the mid-card.
Big uppercut by Cesaro. He's out.
An incredible shot there by Cesaro. And now Jay in a bad position, trying to collect himself.
Ah.
Good Lord.
Like the heels of Cesaro went into the top turnbuckle.
Try this again.
Boom! Below to their Hall of Fame father, Rikishi. Now the cover. Shoulders down on Cesaro.
Big kick out. Big kick out.
They're still in it.
Let's take a look at this. Look at the height, first of all. Cesaro's feet will get hung up on the top rope. Ricochet. The back of his head and neck into the mat.
Yeah, I bet you that hurt when the back of his ankles hit those freaking turnbuckles.
Right there almost lost his legs. Achilles right on that top.
Yeah, his Achilles. I was going to say, he still hasn't gotten to his feet.
Super kick from the Usos. And the Usos trying to scramble to put away the Raw Tag Team Champions. Cover back inside the ring. And Cesaro is still alive.
I thought that was it.
Pound for pound, the strongest man in the WWE will distract and dismantle and
Well, yeah, because they're not doing anything with Wyatt. Whatever that stupid Sister Abigail gimmick was going to be, they were going to destroy him then. Because if you read, they were going to make Sister Abigail Bray Wyatt.
Distraction. Oh, and the uppercut. And somehow Jey Uso is still in the ring. So
He was going to be like a ghost girl or something. Sister Abigail, they were going to make it his alter ego. Like the demon is Finn's. But thank God he got the mumps and that didn't happen. Oh, and they were going to make Finn the pumpkin demon king because it was around Halloween. So I think both those guys are pretty happy that that didn't happen. Big boot by Sheamus. Oh, wow. This is going to shock the shit out of me if they win. Yeah.
think about the damage that's been done to Jey Uso, but the good news is the Usos are still in this fight. Yeah, that could be a L4, L5.
Ray was dealing with Cesaro. Sheamus with a cheap shot down the clothesline. Cover.
Take it home.
Put away the Usos.
No, not quite. Sheamus's boot was right across.
I would have been curious to see how they were going to make him come out and dress, but it's, yeah, it would have ruined him.
One more time. Boom. Right there on the face of
Talking about cheap shots. This is the Survivor series, man. It's about winning. Jey Uso doing his best to survive it.
Oh, wait a minute. Sheamus trying to set up a white noise here.
And if you remember during the promos, he kept saying that Sister Abigail wanted to kiss Finn Balor. So we were going to see them kiss at some point too. It had just been too much.
Tag team champions. And the Usos take advantage. This is your time, Jey.
You'd have never seen The Undertaker kiss Mick Foley or Triple H in the middle of the ring.
That's it. Into the white noise.
Oh, please don't be it. Oh.
Jimmy Uso at the last second saved his brother.
Into the Sheamus cannot believe it. What an incredible match, guys. The two top tag teams in the world going at it here tonight. It's truly what Survivor Series is all about.
It's a great Macho Man costume out there.
Beautiful fight. Intense impact.
Oh, I know. They're making it actually. They're sucking me in. They're making me actually believe that they're going to win.
Usos are battle hard, and they've been in the trenches.
That's how good those pinfalls are.
Middle rope and Jimmy Uso taking a beating.
Usos know how to
Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional or
Sheamus
an accident.
Jey Uso in a 2-on-1 situation.
What is this going to be? One last big shot is what it's going to be, Cole. Sheamus and Cesaro have been so dominating in this match. Jey is fighting with every last breath. Just swing, Jey. Just swing.
Swinging at anything in his way.
Wow.
Incredible. Wow. What a match here at Survivor Series. We gotta see this again.
God.
First of all, it looked like the bar had some
I thought he was going to suplex him, but he Samoan dropped him. That was pretty cool.
unreal. Hey, Uso was able to deliver that Samoan drop, but how much is that?
I love how there's a Hogan and a Macho Man sitting in the front row, and there's another Macho Man behind Macho Man.
Tag team in Jimmy Uso. Cesaro's on the complete opposite side of the ring from Sheamus. And look at Sheamus. Sheamus has the leg of Jey Uso. Sheamus is dragging Jey Uso to his own corner. It's on the wall right now. And look at Cesaro starting to stir here on the outside. Sheamus is just willing his way to the corner with Jey Uso. Come on, Jey. And Jey trying to get to his own corner. Sheamus won't let go.
Bam.
And now can he make the tag? Jimmy Uso with an opportunity. Jimmy rallying his brother. Oh, Cesaro! Cesaro jumped on the grenade. Went for the blow kick and a super kick. Oh, another.
The super kick party.
It's your advantage. Right in the middle. Sense of urgency, boys. Sheamus. Sheamus is down. I don't like this at all. Tag in a minute.
Wow, they're busting out some new stuff for this match.
Sheamus kick outside. Kick out.
Well, I predicted they were gonna win. I didn't know the score, so they're tied right now. What is it, 2-2? Usos win. And I love their new theme song. That day one ish. God, he almost cracked his head on the edge of that desk too. Two, two.
Seth Rollins, the architect, like you've never seen him before. Mattel Seth Rollins, then, now, and forever, Elite Series action figure is an elite on its own. Capable of every move in his arsenal.
I was just gonna say I'm getting depressed. I'm not attracting any of the people I did last time. What up, man? And I'm actually holding connection this whole time too. I haven't lost connection once yet.
Those glasses are criminal. What's with the hat? Is it tweed? Maybe. I'm to tweed.
Yeah, I don't want to get demonetized or whatever. I'm doing good, brother. My Bucks won, so I'm happy. Even though I'm sure they're still not making the playoffs.
Being that you're no longer involved tonight, is it going to be tough for you to watch the men's 5-on-5 Survivor Series match?
See? What did I say? I said Jason Jordan, Triple H, or Kurt Angle's going to ruin that match. And he's all super butthurt. I'm a wizard. Well, I'm getting there, buddy. I just crossed 300 this week. If I had some of these guys that I know that I'm friends with, they all have a gimmick or something. I don't have a gimmick. If I had a hot sister sitting behind me dancing around and shaking her stuff, I'd probably have 10K, but it is what it is. I'm happy. I just want to see what happens when you hit 1,000 and you start making some money on here. Granted, I don't know how it works. I should say some money. Yeah, I know, 900 and 700 to go. Yeah, my rate of speed, I'll be like 80 years old by the time I hit that shit. But for whatever reason, I've picked up about 10 people in the last week, so I lost one and then I got 3 more after that. I don't know how it works, but I'm creeping. No, we're not going to see Triple H versus Jason Jordan. I think we're going to see Triple H versus Kurt Angle. So one of those 3 guys is going to do something tonight. Like Jason Jordan's going to get involved, maybe cost the match, and Kurt Angle will, Triple H will start kicking his ass again, and Kurt Angle will maybe come and save him. Shout out on my channel. I can do that. I'll probably be making a news video thing tomorrow night. I've been saying I was going to make one for a while, but I posted so much stuff this week, it would have just gotten lost in the shuffle. Who the hell is that? Is that Charlotte? Oh, that's last week's match. And that's such bullshit. Charlotte wasn't even supposed to be in that match. They're blaming the low ratings on Jinder Mahal and Natalya. Well, the ratings are in the toilet too for Raw, so whose fault is it? So they just made that match last second and threw the belt on Charlotte. And they took the belt off Jinder a couple days prior. But it is nice to see the Nature Boy again. Look how baggy his suits were, though. His suit was hanging off of him. He lost a lot of weight. I think we're getting this figure in the next Grapple merch box. Not that same outfit, but the same style. So I'm pretty stoked. I saw it on Christian's channel, on something, by accident. I didn't want to know, but I found out. I think that's what we're getting. That new Charlotte figure that's coming out in the new packaging. Now watch, Alexa Bliss is going to come up to her boobs. And you're going to tell me they're going to have a competitive match? You have not been watching since the 4th of July 2016? Well, then you haven't been watching for a long time. Do you mean you've been watching since then? Okay, I gotcha. Well, you've been watching me almost the whole time then that I've had a channel, because I think I started in May 2016. I haven't been doing it that long. See, now how come they never bring Funaki back? If he's an announcer, that means they have him on the payroll. They could have him in a surprise match. Ray Rougeau. I know you guys don't know who the hell that guy is. But he was a part of a great tag team back in the day. I would wish they would make elites of those guys. I don't know if it does come with the title, to tell you. It probably doesn't, because it comes with that robe, and that robe is legit. That robe is awesome looking. That's probably why it doesn't come with the title. But yeah, technically it should. Because when she was wearing that outfit, she had the title. I think it was a WrestleMania outfit. Thanks, man. I try to be. Nothing new with her going on looks-wise, but she's still hot as shit. I still have yet to watch last week's SmackDown. That's why this is all so new to me. I forgot I have this on the DVR, just wasting. Because I wanted to watch the Natalya-Charlotte match. Damn it. I still haven't seen the SmackDown invasion of Raw. Oh, Charlotte's pretty, she's got some good... She must already know she's won this match. She's pretty cocky. All right. Yeah, Alexa is just too damn fine, but she is too short for me. Not that I wouldn't date her, but she... Whew. I basically did too. I got here late. I didn't know the freaking pay-per-view started at 7. I walked in the door at 8:05, took a piss, and I just got to the end of the SmackDown's women's match. Or no, the Raw's women's match. So I got to see Asuka beat Natalya and Tamina. Tamina was the second to last girl on the SmackDown team. Yeah, I didn't know it started at 7. I'm kind of pissed, so I missed it. I missed 2 or 3 matches. Wang. Wang. I was just talking about you. Were your ears ringing? I've had a hell of a time to get this stupid video to work right tonight, but I got it finally running. And I missed the first hour or so. I came on it right at the end of the Raw's Women's SmackDown match. Ooh. Wow. Well, I'm sure you picked Bliss to win this one, right, Christian? Oh. You can do that? You can go live and stop and keep going? I was wondering about that before I started this one. Because I would do that instead of run this for 3 hours straight, but I did say I did this the last time, and I actually stayed awake for the whole pay-per-view. I didn't fall asleep. And I got like 8 subscribers out of it. Oh, right in the fake boobie. I was watching some old NXT videos the other night. You should see what Alexa Bliss looked like a year or so ago. She literally looked like she was an infant. She's put on some weight since then, but Jesus Christ, how did the WWE sign her back then? I think you can stop and start. I can't live stream for 3 months. I'm adding videos to... I didn't catch the last part. You were live streaming with Dean. Yeah, I was going to say, when's your 3 months prison term over? That was kind of fun. That's what got me into it. But it's funny because they were all bitching on your videos. Nobody bitches on mine. Granted, it says I only have 1 person, but I think there's 4 people in here. But the last one I had at one point 15 people watching. Nobody ever bitched about turning the video around, or it was actually fun. So, I think you just had some hater in there that night that just wanted to screw with you. Oh, what's up, Dean? That dude reported me. January 14th. Damn, that's still a long way away. And you know what's pissing me off too? I'm still waiting on that box of 200 figure, or the $200 box of figures that I got from Ringside. It's supposed to be here early November. I still don't have that shit. I mean, there's gonna be a whole nother series of figures out by the time I get the whatever it is now. The one with the Ellsworth and Neville and all that shit. It's always something with those assholes. But I can't complain, I still haven't gotten my Star Wars figures from eBay either. I bought the whole set of the new 3-inch ones like a month ago. Where the hell are they? How you doing, brother? I saw your General Snoke the other day. I have one too. I just haven't reviewed it. I have so much shit. I don't know what it is. I just have a pile of toys over there that I have to review. Wow. Flair's actually bumping. Well, like I said, I'm still waiting, yeah, but I only placed that order because they were basically selling everything at sticker price. But I went back yesterday and looked, and the stuff, it's still kind of cheap, but it's only like $2 or $3 more than what the price of the figure is. Usually it's like $8 to $10 or $12 more. So like I said, I think Walkout Wear has them scared, because they used to be some greedy bitches. Oh yeah, I asked you on Instagram, are they doing anything, things, blackout sale, what is it, Black Friday sale on Walkout Wear? I know they're doing a sale right now on Ringside, but that's a Thanksgiving sale. I'm not taking the bait. Ooh. God damn it, really? Grim Toy Show versus Mad Viking. Yeah. Grim, I don't even think knows I'm a bane to his existence. I know he knows who Dean is, and I think he's met Christian, but I'm a fart in his universe. He doesn't know who the hell I am. It'd probably be more like Mad Viking versus Doo-Hop. I haven't talked to him in a few days. I haven't seen her. He's doing the sale. Yeah, that new Enzo figure is dope looking, man. I can't wait to get that damn... Ooh! That was slick. She did that little flippy flop thing on the back of her knees. She's working her legs. People are busting out new moves tonight, even in that Uso match. That was pretty damn impressive. Yeah, I was expecting a lot more of this Charlotte manhandling Bliss. Yeah, I can't remember. Gallagher is in another Elite package or set, right? Because I know he's not... If he's in that set, I don't remember it. Did she just do a Canadian Destroyer? Yeah, that James Ellsworth is probably going to be worth something. Yeah, that looked like a Canadian Destroyer she just did on Charlotte. Charlotte with the chops. This is actually pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting this to be like this match. My God, Bliss has got some granny panties on. Oh no, those are pantyhose. Okay. I was going to say, she's got granny panties. Well, if I bent her over the bookshelf, I don't think I'd be able to do anything to her because the bookshelf is like 7 feet tall. Well, no, I could, I guess. I could ring her doorbell. I'd have I'd have a really good time with Alexa Bliss, but I don't know, short girls after a while. I love short girls, but they do get a little annoying after a while. When you're 6'5", you know, and you're dating a 5'3" girl. Wow, I was thoroughly expecting Charlotte to manhandle her, like she did to Sasha Banks, and during that last big feud they had. They are either really protecting Bliss or I don't know. They're definitely changing this matchup. Yeah, I would love to be taller. If I could get my hands on some GHB, I would do it. Well, I got Viking in me. That's one of the reasons why I go with that gimmick. I'm German, Norwegian, and Swedish. I'm totally Viking. Ugh. What's your mine? You're tall. Yeah. Like I said, I'd love to get some GHB and be like 6'8". Granted, I probably wouldn't be able to ride a roller coaster ever again, but yeah, no one fucks with you when you're tall. Uh-oh. This is, like I said, I'm shocked at how this match is turning out. But it's actually pretty good. But it's almost just a one-sided beatdown. Yeah, but that's like Kevin Nash tall. If I was 6'8", I definitely would have gotten into wrestling. Well, it's not Kevin Nash tall. It's Kevin Nash tall when you put boots on, but I'm just waiting for it because you know Charlotte's going to win this damn thing. And it's going to be something out of nowhere, obviously. Yeah, I'd be wearing them. Well, I always say I've wrestled locally here in my town, but I only had 2 matches because I didn't want my friends to know about it. And I wore a mask. I had my mask in the garage, but a fruit rat got to it about a year ago. It was a pretty dope looking mask. It was a God. I don't even remember the Mexican's name's mask, but I called. I basically used my gamer tag and I used it as my name. Like high school wrestle. High school wrestling is good to know if you ever want to get into wrestling, pro wrestling anyway. Just look at Brock. Middle school? Well, it's good to start there too. It's actually better. Yeah. I don't think it'd be a very long main event. I'd take a Pele kick and the flying elbow, and then I'd probably let him pin me. There we go. I think this is Charlotte's big comeback. Well, keep it up, man, because by the time... Well, shit, yeah, you'll be in the 9th grade next year. It'll benefit you greatly if you keep doing that shit in high school. By the time you get to high school. Really? So it's one big boot and a figure 8, and she's going to beat her. Watch. Now this is the end of the match. So Bliss basically beat her ass all match, and all it took was one big boot and a figure 4. Well, they did it totally to protect Bliss, and Charlotte obviously gets, put over, but... You'd be alright, man. Styles Clash is really nothing. You just have to know it. You have to be paying attention. Like when Ellsworth did it, that dipshit almost got himself killed. The Styles Clash is nothing. See, I still say it's a SummerSlam. I still say SmackDown's going to somehow win. Yeah, don't tuck your chin. You basically just hang upside down and you wait for it. You work in the 8th grade? Well, I shouldn't say anything. I had a job when I was, I had a job before most people did. I work nights. I drive truck. Hey, Christian, you ever get your nose bone fixed? When I was thinking about that, how do you have something sticking out of your nose over here? Because this isn't bone, that's cartilage. Are you serious, dude? Well, I can't say anything either. Was mowing lawns and paper routes, and my nose is unfortunately still broken. God, doesn't that hurt? Because that must be cartilage, whatever that is sticking out over here. I was going to say, whose belt is that? Five announcers. Oh, that's right. I was going to say, that's what drives me nuts. Too many goddamn announcers, but that's for 2 TV shows. Yeah, I missed that. Kid Rock. Darn. Wow, see? I know it's going to happen. If this is next, that means that Raw men's match, Raw SmackDown match is going to be the main event. So there's going to be a big screw job in that match. Because that's what's going to cost Raw the victory. Brock is going to beat AJ and tie it back up. And Kurt Angle or Triple H or Jason Jordan is going to mess it up for Raw. See, now I'm as tall as Brock, but I don't look like that. I sure as fuck wish I did, though. Yeah, I kind of am too, even though they were poorly matched. Ty Dillinger. My stores down here suck so bad for toys. I finally found a Ty Dillinger. So I went to Target looking for those new Hall of Fame figures and the new NXT figures. And the last time I went there, all they had was No Way Jose and Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, and Sami Zayn basics. Go there again, and they had all the same shit except for Ty Dillinger. And they had a beat-up Austin Aries in a box. I almost bought it, but the face scan's so horrible. It takes me so long to find any figures, and I'm so tired of buying them online. That's why I don't make hunt videos anymore. They're just so damn disappointing. I can find stuff at the one Walmart in Spring Hill, but I gotta drive like 40 minutes to get to it. But I do love that new AJ Styles Toys R Us Elite. That's a damn good figure. That's a good looking figure. What's up, Ruthless? I was wondering if you were going to show up. I know, but that was a stigma in high school when I was in high school too. But no one's going to say that shit to your face, especially if they know you're a wrestler, because you're going to beat their ass. Or you're certainly going to have the ability to beat their ass, trust me. Yeah, that Roddy Piper figure looks awesome. I don't think I have a Roddy Piper figure. I have a basic. I don't have a George the Animal Steel, even though I don't really want it. I'll probably buy it if I can find it. And what's the other one? I can't remember. But the Roddy Piper looks really good. Damn it, you lucky. Yeah, and there was still a shelf full of Tito Santana Hall of Famers. They did have that figure box set. See, I must be getting too many people on here because I haven't lost connection once. I was losing it constantly in the last time. Yeah, that Tito was pretty basic for an Elite figure. It's why, and he was never really super popular either. The only time I really remember him being popular is when he was in a tag team with Paul Romo called Strike Force. He was just a long-time wrestler in the WWE. Guys wrestled for a really long time back then, like the Honky Tonk Man. They were always around. I mean, I think Tito Santana won the tag belts once and the Intercontinental belt once. Oh yeah, they've had a lot of matches, man. It started at 7 o'clock here, and I missed that whole first hour. Oh, Jake the Snake. Yeah, that Jake the Snake figure is awesome. Comes with 2 giant boas. They probably will again. They seem to be making all those old figures that Jack's made. That's really the only one I think they haven't redone is Giant Gonzalez at this point. I almost bought it off eBay the other day. Some guy was selling it in an auction, but once it crossed $100, I let it go. Hey, man, I kind of think that way, too. There was all those beer bottles, liquor bottles, and wine bottles around his body when he was hanging from the gym equipment. But the coroner said he had no liquor or alcohol in his system. So that makes me think this area was staged. The cops even think there was more than one person there. They just can't prove it. And it just sounds easier to say, yeah, dipshit did it. Case closed. A lot of wrestlers kind of believe that too because they're like, he loved his kid. He wouldn't have killed his kid. He would have gotten the kid out of there first. I mean, Nancy Benoit wasn't his first wife. His other kids that survived were with his ex-wife. So, you know, if he wanted his kids dead, you know, I think he would have gone and tracked them all down. But Daniel was his favorite. Oh, I was very into that case, man. I read up on it all the time. Because there was evidence that there was more than one person, that they think there was smudges on the back door, whoever put the dogs in the garage. There's evidence that there's possibly more people there, but then again, it's a house too, you know. There's going to be some unexplainable fingerprints and stuff, but I don't know. It was too weird. Dupe, zip. AJ should win, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm rooting for AJ. And this better not be a squash match either. I'll be thoroughly pissed. Like I said in my prediction video, this is a WrestleMania type match, a SummerSlam type match. And I don't believe they're going to do that to AJ, have him squashed. This should be a damn good match, though. If Bliss can have that type of match he just had versus Charlotte, AJ better have a better one. Have you guys ever seen Brock Lesnar's kid? It's a girl. You gotta look her up on the internet. She's gonna be loaded. She's gonna be a millionaire, I'm sure. But looks-wise, she's effed. She looks just like Brock Lesnar. To a T. It's almost... I thought it was like... I thought it was Photoshopped, though, her picture. But it's not, man. It's legit. She's got the white eyebrows like him, the pale skin. She looks just like her dad. Yeah, I'll be pissed. Yeah, that could be even Hulk could interfere. But I don't know why well, yeah, I guess he could just to be a dick, but there's no reason for it, really, because the titles aren't on the line. Not looking... Ooh! Not looking good for AJ so far. See, this is what I was expecting with Charlotte and Bliss. He is just an effing tank, Brock Lesnar. Who, Brock or AJ? Because, yeah, Brock is already getting pretty red. Jeez. Dragging him by his hair. Oh my god. What's AJ got? One hit in so far? Belly to belly city bitch. Men's team. It was Booby Rude. Shane. Shit, I'm having a brain fart. I can't remember. That's it, yeah. Hey, I'm not real thrilled that Shane's on the card. How many pay-per-views does he have to be on in a year? Dude, you've been on like 4 or 5 already. It's like, let somebody else have the spotlight. You gotta start making some stars, for Christ's sake. Jeez. Poor AJ. They're gonna make him earn this paycheck. Technical problems again. I don't think Shane will take the pin, but he'll be one of the last 2 or 3 guys in there, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I forget. Shane's punches just drive me insane. This guy is a trained MMA fighter. I mean, he has some of the poorest acting punches on the planet. I mean, he's got to see the video himself. He's horrible. Especially that last match with Kevin Owens at the last pay-per-view. He was god awful. I mean, have some pride. Learn how to throw a punch. Wow. That was a hell of a suplex. That was from rope to rope. Who did AJ Styles piss off to have this type of match booked? I love pizza, but I already had 3 slices earlier when I was watching the Bucks game. Yeah, it's a squash match, but technically it should be over already for it to be a squash. My Bucks did me proud today. I didn't have to watch them lose to the frickin' Dolphins. I think AJ has still only gotten 1 punch in this whole fight. That kick doesn't count because it was blocked. My prediction was he was gonna fight him doing all of his aerial crap, but he hasn't done any of that. Wow, all right, now he's getting some chops in. Oh my god, those stomps to his head just now, those were not fake. God, yeah. They haven't booked Lesnar in a match like this since that one match with Cena a few years ago. There we go. DDT to Brock. Yeah, Shane hasn't won a match yet. Yeah, I like pizza too, but God, you can't eat it all the goddamn time. I love meat lovers, but today I'm just eating. I'm eating from a mom and pop. 3 different kinds of sausage with extra cheese. Oh my God, it's so good. Technically, I guess it's still a meat pizza, but. Oh, they're botching. Oh, that was a nice recovery, though, by Brock. Holy shit. AJ's bleeding on his arm. Yeah, Brock made him pay for that botch. I'm eating garlic rolls too, but they're not as good 4 or 5 hours later. Oh, I missed the Pele. Ooh. I thought he was going to dump him on the back of his head. Yeah, I wouldn't take a fight with Brock for, well, I would take it for $1 million, but Jesus Christ, I'd be scared shitless. I don't think I'd eat for 2 days because I'd be too afraid I'd shit my pants as he's beating the crap out of me. But the match would not go on this long. But Brock's a Viking too, technically also, and we're both from Minnesota. You take a beating from Brock? Yeah, the money would have to be right. I'd take a beating too, but that money better be real good. Yeah, Brock looks like he's got a bad sunburn. God damn. Wow. See, I wasn't expecting a squash match. At least they're making this not so one-sided or whatever anymore. It's actually turning into a decent match. Shit, I don't even think we've ever seen Brock get worked over like this. For this long, anyway. I should have missed it. Yeah, I know. That's why the money would have to be good. The hospital bills alone. Yeah, I think you're right, Christian. He did have one pretty good long match with Cena. I'm not talking about the one where he squashed him. I think that was the one where Cena won it at the end, and then he acted like he was going to retire or something, and he was back on Raw the next night. It was a weird ending. Wow. Now they're starting to make you think AJ's got a chance. I don't know if it was a Money in the Bank match. It was a couple years ago, though. Yeah, right. He might be able to do it, though. Are you? No, fuck, no way. And he's cranking on it, too. Holy balls. I was going to say, all he's got to do is wrap his arm around his head. That was a good way to break that maneuver. Yeah, it'd be nice if Punk came back, but I don't think he is. Actually, I did read on the internet the other night that he has been in talks with Ring of Honor, but he's still under contract to UFC. What's up? My screen is frozen. What the F? Shit. There we go. Brock blocked that? Come on, that's so sorry. I don't think I've ever seen anybody block that move. And this is where, right here, my spidey senses is ringing. This is where Brock's going to beat him. It was a good match. And Brock is selling like a champ for him. Let's just say, was this Brock Lesnar's first match since Goldberg? I mean, who was the last person he fought? I love Paul Heyman. He just looks like such a demon. Ugh. Leg hurts. Well, they must gonna plan on running this pay-per-view a little long, Because I remember that was the issue with the last one. I was like, how in the hell are they going to have a 9-minute main event? Because technically, if they started an hour early, they should be over by 10. See, my predictions coming to fruition. They're tied 3-3. Yeah, that match I would do in a heartbeat. Well, they booked AJ really well in this match. I'll say that. They protected him. God, Brock is all scratched up. Looks like he got into a fight with a cat. I know AJ is cut up, but literally, Brock has got like scratches all over his arms and his back. Them releasing Ellsworth, I thought it was premature. One, his storyline with Camilla really didn't play out. I think he either should have cost her the Money in the Bank title match, or he would have got it for her, got her the title, and then somehow cost her it later on. Like after he got done of being treated like shit, you know, wearing the dog collar and being her lackey, and then he just snaps and costs her the title. They should have done something like that. At least, I don't believe they're going to put the title on Carmella. I think she's going to lose it when she fights Charlotte. But it could have been that Ellsworth cost her the match, so she saves face. And then she could, like, get rid of James Ellsworth afterwards. But I kind of enjoyed his character. I just hated it when they had him with AJ Styles, him beating AJ Styles 3 times in a row. That drove me insane. But I kind of dug his character. I thought it was hilarious. Anytime the girls would talk to him and he thought they were all into him or thought he was hot, that was hilarious. That was gold. It was money. I see the way you're staring at me, Becky Lynch. That's comedy gold. Stop Google-eyeing me, Tamina. And they sure do love promos. They sure do love to run promos. There you go. These Under Siege vignettes. Where in the hell was Brock Lesnar during that? Granted, they could have beaten him down. He can't beat up 20, 30 guys. But it sure as hell would have been cool if he kicked open a door during the middle of that and just started throwing elbows around and kicking people's ass. That would have made that crap a hell of a lot more entertaining. Ugh. Stephanie's voice is like nails on a chalkboard to me. I like Becky Lynch. It's bread, cat. You don't eat bread. And I don't even think she's the hottest chick, but I like Becky Lynch. I think she's a cool broad. Alexa Bliss seems pretty cool in real life too, but I don't think there's any way in hell she'd date me. But she's engaged anyway. She's engaged to somebody. She's the type of girl, I think, Bliss, that she knows she's hot. That she knows she's hot as shit. So I think she'd be kind of a pain in the ass to date. Okay, I was going to say, when did this happen? I still haven't watched SmackDown yet. See, now Braun Strowman's in the Under Siege thing. Why wouldn't they have had Brock? Oh my God, those punches, Shane. Well, that's a hard one. Emma seems kind of cool in real life, too. That would be hard. Lana, definitely knows she's hot shit. I've seen enough on her in Total Divas. Rusev is a very patient man. And he puts up with a lot of crap. Because he knows he's with a really hot broad. That would just drive me insane after a while. So I'd probably kill Lana. What would... Fuck me. F Bliss and marry Emma. Because I guess Emma's a little bit taller. And she's still pretty damn cute. Nah, I haven't had a girlfriend in a while. I live in Florida. And basically everybody down here is some sort of a heroin addict. Not heroin itself. Heroin like Oxycontin. And the chicks are into it big time here. So are the dudes, but the chicks are into it way more. And there's 3 stages, that's what I call it. The swallowing, the snorting, and the shooting. And if you do anything past snorting, there's no saving you. You're dead. And I've written off a lot of my friends around here because that's all they do. You can't have them in your house because they'll rob you blind. You can't have them in your car because they'll steal whatever they can get. There's not a lot of decent chicks left around here. And I own my house and shit. I'm not marrying the wrong chick or knocking up the wrong chick and screwing up my existence. So I'm getting to the point though, I'm like, I think I have to go to church to find a boring good girl. I'm too young to get one. Play the field, brother. No, you can be friends with them. You think you want to date a girl at your age. You think you want to. You definitely want to hang out with them. But it doesn't hurt to get the practice in because they're all nuts. You gotta learn how to accept it and work your way around it. Eighth grade on up, those girls definitely aren't the same girls you used to know in elementary school. The puberty hits and they start to become a little I don't know, a little bit crazy. But they're still fun in middle school and high school. What's with Kurt Angle's leg? No, my brother did. And he would do all of his shit on me. I did run around with a couple of feds around here in Florida. Put together rings and train, but no, I didn't wrestle in high school. Because part of that same reason, that stigma you were talking about. I was an impressionable youth and didn't want that bullshit hanging over my head. That and the practices were horrible. I liked to run around. I liked to run around with my friends and shit back then. High school wrestling was a lot of work. There was work lifting weights. There was wrestling. And then there was running. And you did all that after school. You were doing that shit for hours. I played some football too, but football got in Florida. That's another reason why I quit. You'd go home shaking, dehydrated, and they wouldn't give you enough water. And my team sucked anyway, my high school team, so it wasn't worth it to me. That I do kind of regret too, because I was such a big dude. I wanted to be a running back. But the pain and the misery wasn't worth staying on the team. Now, we're not too far away. Georgia's known for its heat too, but we got you beat. Is Six Flags Georgia still open? I've only been there once, and it was a really long time ago. And every time I drive by there, I never see any cars in the parking lot. But the park looks like it's kept up. I wouldn't mind going there again. Forgot Samoa Joe. Yeah, that's why I was like, this the Smack or the Raw team is just stacked. It is still open? Okay. That's good to know. Because the last time I was there, they were just building the Ninja. So that should tell you how long ago that ride's still there, the Ninja, the roller coaster. It was supposed to be the biggest roller coaster in the South at the time, and Busch Gardens destroyed that record almost immediately with the Kumba, I believe it was, and then the Montu. Watching football. The Vikings are my B team, and they'll be playing the Lions. And I'll be at my mom's house with some family and friends. I ain't doing too much. The other half of my family that lives here is going to Key West. That's where I wish I was at for Thanksgiving. And the other half that's here is going to be at my mom's house or working. Oh, I thought that was Aleister Black for a second. See, I used to love that entrance back in the day with Triple H when he came out to that techno music, and he would do that with the blinking lights. That's kind of a throwback to it. I used to love that entrance. It had no words. It was just that techno music. Yeah, it's getting to be WrestleMania time. Triple H had to crawl out from under the desk and put himself into matches again. And you can tell I don't care for him too much, but I used to love Triple H. I was the hugest Triple H mark. But he was never the same after he got that first quad injury or whatever it was in '99 when he came back in 2000. He was never the same. And he used to have great matches. He was a great worker back then. The fuck is that, a tooth? It ain't my tooth. Why would there be something like that in a garlic knot? It sure as hell looks like a tooth. Or a nail or something. That's gross. That's fucking gross. Ugh. Oh, look out, kitty. Sorry, kitty. Man, we're going to have 20 minutes worth of entrances alone before this match starts. They should just had everybody come out in teams. And the teams they're on. Enough with the Triple H already. Alright, there you go. Oh, and he was the last guy on the team, too? What a jerk off. I like how he just went to like every guy on the team and they all just basically ignored him. He was talking to him and they didn't even acknowledge his existence. And if he insists on wrestling, Shane, maybe it's time to, I don't know, buy some wrestling gear. Buy the big baggy genie pants or something. Something. Every action figure of him is him, what he looks like now. It's one of my beefs with Randy Orton. I don't think I own a single Randy Orton figure because they all look the same. Except for this new one. The new one comes out with him wearing that stupid sweatshirt. Oh, you're working for Thanksgiving? Yeah, it's going to happen. I've worked a few Thanksgivings when I was younger. I used to do private security in buildings downtown. I'd be the only mother effer in that building. In a skyscraper. Yeah, I wish. I think I'd get hit in the head with batteries coming down to the ring if I was in this match. Oh, people are speculating. See, it's starting to get cold. People are speculating that Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn are going to interfere in this match because of Randy Orton, too. But that's so stupid. That's a Twitter feud. It's not going on in WWE in real life. I did dishes. I did that in high school. But I did it in like a retirement home. I shouldn't say dishes. I did pots and pans. And it was really mostly pots and pans because they had to mass cook for all the old people. And I'd be the last guy in that building, too, doing all that shit. Scrubbing. Can't wait for that Bobby Roode figure, just because of the robe. But it looks so much like Ric Flair. You know, I want to see a New Japan Pro Wrestling match out of Shinsuke for once. They hold this guy back so hard. Go watch the Shinsuke Nakamura AJ Styles match from a couple years ago. The Shinsuke Nakamura Okada match. He's nothing like what he was in New Japan here in WWE. Same thing with Neville. Neville was a big European dude. Yeah, he's a good wrestler. Have you ever seen any of his matches overseas? He does 1/10 of the stuff he does in the WWE what he used to do. Should I get... The new Nakamura figure is actually better than the Defining Moments Nakamura figure, I think. I just can't find it anywhere. I mean, this guy is supposed to be gone making movies. Go and make your damn movies. That's a guy that came back and took someone's spot on this card. Mr. Part-Timer. And I wouldn't be so hard on him if he would just do the right thing and change his character up. Cena is so overdue for a change of anything. Same thing with Orton. It's Cena. Well, they both been around the same time, just as long. Can't say Shinsuke. Oh shit! It's like Shinake, I think. Oh shit! I don't want to mess with my controller. I could rewind it, but my controller, if you mess with it, it kind of screws up the play. That was a weird face-off between Nakamura and Braun. That's hilarious. Booker's like, if you think Shinsuke Nakamura is ugly now, wait till Braun Strowman gets a hold of him. Wow. Shane goes to attack Braun, and Braun chucks him right back into his corner from post to post. And Triple H is laughing. Yeah, so they have nobody to counter Braun Strowman or Samoa Joe. I guess maybe Shinsuke's Samoa Joe's matchup. But who the hell is Braun Strowman's matchup in this fight? Cena? Now, if they give this better not be a quick blow-off match like the women's match was. I mean, these are all headliners, basically, in this match. I want to see something. I want to be entertained. I have a better shot against Goldberg than Brock. We're already going for finishing moves a minute into this match. Out goes Joe, in comes Balor. I'm sure Orton's going to tag out now. Shinsuke's begging to get let in. I don't know why. I guess I've missed something recently. Oh, yeah, that too. Go and watch New Japan Pro Wrestling matches between Finn Balor and Nakamura. Finn Balor is toned down too in the WWE. They chanting NXT? Yeah, alright. They were. I watch it. They're going through a rebuilding phase right now, that's for damn sure. They just lost a bunch of wrestlers. But they still have a bunch on the roster, but they've basically moved to Canada right now. They film in Canada. But Cowboy James Storms is gone now. Taryn Terrell's gone. Gail Kim just retired on this week's episode. Reno Scum is gone. Veterans of War is gone. Rockstar Spud is gone. Swoggle's gone. There's more. But I watched this week's Impact. They still had a good show. It was Eli Drake versus Petey Williams for the title. You don't ever see that. It was a good match. Well, now it's Impact. There's no more TNA. TNA. TNA doesn't exist anymore. It's Impact. Global Force is gone too. They still exist, but they have nothing to do with Impact anymore. See, we're getting all these fresh matchups. Triple H and Nakamura. Finn and Nakamura, and nothing is going on. It's just boring. Pretty slow, boring match so far. Bobby Roode and Triple H squaring off for the first time. Boy, are they killing a lot of first times in this match. What's up? Neo. Come here. I thought he was going to do a beer money chant there for a while. Come here, buddy. Ugh. This is my dickhead cat. One of them, anyway. He's too busy trying to beat up the other cat right now to give a shit. There you go. So far, I am not impressed with this match whatsoever. Everybody's... What a douchebag, too. I just now noticed that. Everybody's got a Raw or SmackDown shirt on, and Triple H is wearing his brand new t-shirt. Pedigree on Bobby Roode. I was going to say, no way. Ugh. Slow the action down a bit. It's been slow. Kurt Angle trying to get those three amigos in. He was exhausted after the first one already. Ooh, that's gonna be bad.
Seething on the outside of the ring. You can see the look in his eyes. Oh, it was a cheap shot. He got to the corner. Just trying to not damage anything in sight. Oh, Shinsuke set Kurt up to the top. This is the wheelhouse of Nakamura. Right to the midsection. Here comes Joe. Former Joe sidestepped by Shinsuke. You know the history between Joe and Nakamura.
Well, we're starting to pick up and have a match here. Shinsuke is cleaning up. Of course, Triple H just comes in one kick. Oh, didn't he, as you say, he just take Braun in. Here we go. You sub to me. Oh shit, cool. I don't know. I think. I don't know. I'd have to look. No. Shinsuke is the first to go. Wow. That's some bullshit. Unless he was hurt prior to this match. Wow. Well, all I gotta say is if Shane McMahon is the last one standing on this card, I'm gonna be pissed. Bobby Roode messed that up. Okay, cool. Oh my god. So Bobby Roode's gone now too. I was gonna say they have to get Baron or Braun out of the ring before he beats everybody. Now maybe Braun's the reason he'll start taking out members of Raw. Take Triple H, take him out, Braun. Make my day. See, I told you. Oh. Oy, oy, oy. My back is starting to kill me here. All right, we're getting a free-for-all. Who is that? Oh, Triple H with the second rope DDT. I think that's Cena's first time in the ring, and he's not even tagged in. I was going to say, well, I thought Randy Orton was going to take him out right there. Here comes Braun. That would be good. They're talking about bringing The Rock back, but for something. But they're also talking that The Undertaker is coming back, too. Ooh. See that TV announcer jump over the wall? Because he thought Braun was landing on him. Oh. The lower half of Braun's back hit that table. That has got to hurt. He didn't even properly land on the table. And then the other half of his body hits the concrete floor. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, the Big Show Merriweather match. Yeah. No. Shane's going to jump on him. The table's not even... Oh, my God. I was going to say, that's ridiculous. Yeah, get rid of Shane already. Triple H next. Yeah, Raw hasn't launched anybody yet either. What the hell? But Cena's in there now. Sit down, John Cena. Samoa Joe's going to get pinned by John Cena here. Bye-bye, Joe. I've never been asked to start a fan mail. I think you're the first. I'd have to start a P.O. box or something. You'd send me your whole collection. You haven't even seen my collection yet. I think my collection might be bigger than Christian's. I'm not too sure. It's just I don't have a setup for it yet. I just have a room, and everything's thrown into the room. What is your collection? All opened? Or is it in box? I'm a minter. I keep them all in boxes. But I could use them. I plan on doing something like, like not like GTS, but something like GTS. I just don't have a lot of opened figures. I do have quite a few, but I plan on trying something like that in the future. Branching out just to see how the videos play. Samoa Joe, it's still hitting me. He was the first guy to go out on Team Raw. But I guess somebody's got to. My collection's bigger than yours? Oh, they're open? Yeah. Well, it'd make for a great fan mail video. I'd have to tell you when I open up a PO box. But I have more than just wrestlers, though. I have Transformers. I got Disney Gargoyles. You probably don't know what that is. It was a cartoon back in the day. They were awesome. I do have some Ninja Turtles. I got Ghostbusters. I said Star Wars, right? But mostly it's Transformers and WWE shit. But I haven't found Jax. Yeah, they do make. I have some Jax figures in box. They did make some really good Jack figures back in the day, but they made a lot of really bad ones too. I do search the internet though for the good ones. Like I want the old Sergeant Slaughter, Jimmy Snuka. What was the one I was looking at the other day? I almost bought the NWO Hulk Hogan Jax. It looks better than the stuff they put out nowadays, but they wanted too much money for it. There was one for sale in my video. I went to Hogan's Beach Shop this last week. Cena's out of the match. So it's wow. So it's Randy Orton and Shane McMahon. Oh my god. Wow, I'm losing it. Yeah, I went to Hogan's Beach Shop in Orlando this last week. They had that same figure there, and it was autographed. And the box looked perfect, but they wanted $160. That's not horrible. It's autographed. If you look online, it sells from like $80 to $100, but I bought some other figures there instead. I just haven't reviewed them yet. A couple basics and a couple of elites. They were supposed to be 25% off, but I bought 5 figures for $100. Kind of pricey. Oh. I got the Ascension there. The boxes were both messed up, but I didn't really care. No, I can't remember they were messed up. Because I was going to open them. I have them as basics. I don't have them as elites. And they were supposed to be 25% off, so they were supposed to be like $16, $18. So I don't know where the $90 came from. And I bought a basic Tamina and a basic Naomi. I have a couple of Naomi basics, but I don't have the old one where she's all in black. We're at your house? Well, I'm the only one at my house right now, so. When this is over, I'm going to go to work. Oh. Well, no, it says there's 2 people here. Before, it said there was only 1 people here, and there was Christian and Dean and Cumbernate and you and a couple other people. I don't know how accurate it is, but yeah, you're the only one talking. Did you watch my Ring of Honor videos? The ones from this show that I went to last Saturday? Great show. It was just way too damn long. Kenny Omega was there. Young Bucks. Bullet Club was there, basically. What's going on? Oh my god! It is Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens costing the match. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. It's, like I said, someone else is here. They're just not talking. Because I don't think they're including me in this, so I'm not the other person. Wow. Shane with the chair. I still can't believe they went that route with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Oh, and Kevin Owens got RKO'd by Randy Orton because of they're really beefing, like I said earlier, because they're beefing on Twitter for real in real life. Oh, Braun's back. You mean how old am I? 39. So Shane McMahon's the last guy on Team SmackDown. You gotta be effing kidding me. What did I say earlier? If he wins this... Yeah, but I don't feel 39. I don't think I look it either. You gotta be kidding me. Thank you. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I would hope so. Now I'm praying for Jason Jordan to come running down. Oh, this is getting... My eyes are starting to burn. This is getting to be boring. Yeah, no problem, man. I'll catch you later. See you. Shane and Triple H squaring off. Kurt Angle takes Triple H out now. Now Kurt Angle's in. Shane goes for the pin, misses it, kicks out at 2. Shane with a booking on Angle. Well, I still got some hangers on. You can feel free to chat. Angle just hit the angle slam. Got Shane in the ankle lock. Angle lock. Shane's rolling out of it. Angle's reapplying it. Shane's biting his knuckles, trying not to tap out. He was almost to the ropes, and Angles pulls him back into the middle of the ring. Triple H is in. He pedigreed Kurt, got him off of Shane. Braun is just staring at Triple H like, what the F? Triple H is pulling Shane on the angle. Well, I guess that's supposed to be so Kurt Angle will get fired as the GM and Triple H will get the job. I don't know. But Braun does not look happy. And Triple H is just staring back at him. Triple H and Braun are still kind of just squaring off, but they're across the ring from each other. Shane's trying to get to his feet. Triple H is helping him to his feet. What the F is going on? Triple H is actually checking on Shane. Yeah, I knew this was coming. He's going for the pedigree. Alright, well, it didn't go down the way I thought it was going to go down. Well, actually, no, I did predict Triple H was going to interfere in this match somehow, but it was going to cost Team Raw the win. He's like basically laughing in Braun Strowman's face. And Strowman is still just staring at him like, what the hell did you just do? Now here he comes. Triple H is raising his arm. He's like, come on, man, we won. Just waiting for it. Any second, Braun's going to do something. Triple H is going to raise his arm again. Still nothing from Braun. Come on, Braun. He's raising his arm again. How long does it need? Do you need to compute, Braun? Do something. This must be going towards something. Braun's going to do so. He's got to do something here. There we go. Braun's grabbing him for the choke slam. He's got him in the corner. I guess I missed somewhere in the match that Triple H dropped Braun Strowman, kicked him or something, took him out of the match. Because he just said, if you ever try to take me out of a match again, I'll kill you. Triple H is getting back up to his feet. He's trying to pedigree Braun. Braun flips him over. He's got him on his shoulders. Running power slam. This must be going towards something. I guess they're fighting in the next pay-per-view. Now Braun's circling him. Oh, back hurts. Triple H is getting right back up from that. That's like no selling. And Braun rips off his Raw shirt, so he's no longer a team player. Alright, well, I missed the first hour of the pay-per-view. I didn't know it was starting early this week, or this month, whatever. Shield beat New Day. Raw's women's team beat the SmackDown's women's team. Asuka was the sole survivor. I don't know about there was a couple pre-show matches. They added another one with a bunch of people. I don't know about the Enzo and Kalisto match. What were the other matches? Bliss and Charlotte. Charlotte did win at the end. It wasn't a squash match by any means. Bliss did really good in that match. She was protected and looked like a champ, but she did lose in the end. Brock beat AJ. AJ was protected big time. He looked like a million bucks coming out of that match. Usos beat The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus. I know I'm missing something. Oh, Miz lost to Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin basically dominated most of that match, too. It was shocking. And if you don't know, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn got involved in the main event, the SmackDown Raw match. They didn't cost SmackDown the match, but they did jump Shane. Come on. But Raw did win. I know I'm missing one more match. Women's, men's, Corbin, AJ. No, maybe not. I think that was everything. Plus the two pre-show matches. Alright. Well, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for everybody who popped in, said what's up. I know this one wasn't as entertaining as the last one, but I did get it done. That's it for now. I'll probably be doing a news vlog or something tomorrow. I've been sitting on a bunch of news for a while now. I just didn't release it the last week because I had so much stuff out there. Well, like I said, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that notification button, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks.